Meet Jim Michener. Jim is a superintendent of a school district. He's got a great district and great people. Jim's schools have classes that range from kindergarten to high school. His average class size is about 25 students. Jim is responsible for making sure that the schools in his district run effectively, upholding the educational standards, and reporting to the school board. Jim has very little time to oversee the maintenance of the students' records. Jim is physically storing thousands of student records from the 60s, 50s, and even earlier. Per state law, student records must be maintained permanently. Per FERPA, or the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, which prohibits improper disclosure of personally identifiable information. With these restrictions on student permanent records, Jim is faced with his space resources being consumed with records, the revenue from his capital account being depleted, and the risk of fines from state and federal auditors. Then a trusted advisor introduced Jim to DocumentMountain.com. In consulting with DocumentMountain.com, Jim realized that state law allows permanent records to be held in a digital format, as well as FERPA allows permanent records to be released to an outside party acting for the district, if the party is performing tasks that the district would need to perform itself. Jim asked DocumentMountain.com to act on its district's behalf, to physically store a portion of his permanent records on a scan-on-demand basis, and the rest to be digitized and indexed. Jim's permanent records now are housed in a secure environment and accessible with the proper permissions via the web at any time, anywhere. His permanent records are fully indexed for retrieval via multiple inquiries. Based on permissions set by Jim, only verifiable individuals can access his student personal information, enabling Jim to allow or deny access based on requests to view student information. DocumentMountain.com helped Jim maintain his permanent student records while mitigating the associated risk, freeing up space resources, and minimizing capital outlay of his revenue. Jim is happy. Contact DocumentMountain.com to see if we can help your district the way we helped Jim's.